Hey guys, I'm back with another video. It's been a while since I've uploaded, but I've been really sick lately, and I started to get better, and then all of a sudden I've gotten sick again, so I'm going to try my best not to cough in the microphone. I guess it's just that time of year for sinus infections. But anyways, so there's a YouTube channel, I saw this today, it was uploaded today. There's a YouTube channel called Smarter Every Day, run by a guy named Destin. And I really do enjoy his content. He was one of the first people I found when I started going on YouTube and watching videos. And he's just a very likable guy. He's got great educational videos. But he released a video a couple of months ago about how he noticed that there was some strange things going on with the YouTube algorithm. And so he did an episode, and he uploaded it today, where he talked to Google and YouTube to find out, how can this happen? Like, what was the deal? And it's about how videos are being created automatically, and it's kind of gaming the system, if you will, and it just kind of spams YouTube until one of their videos take off. And usually they get ad revenue out of it, or it's a fake news kind of information campaign or information warfare. But I was kind of disappointed in one aspect of his video, was that he had Renee DiResta on his video interviewing her, which she definitely has experience in this area, so I'll give her that. But I don't think she's a faithful actor, because Renee DiResta works for New Knowledge, which New Knowledge, back in February, Glenn Greenwald with The Intercept, talking about Tulsi Gabbard, had written that what NBC amazingly concealed is a fact that that reveals its article to be a journalistic fraud. That same firm, New Knowledge, was caught just 6 weeks ago engaging in a massive scam to create fictitious Russian troll accounts on Facebook and Twitter in order to claim that the Kremlin was working to defeat Democratic Senate nominee Doug Jones in Alabama. The New York Times, when exposing this scam, quoted a New Knowledge report that boasted of its fabrications. We orchestrated an elaborate false flag operation that planted the idea that Roy Moore campaign was amplified on social media by a Russian botnet. And so the original NBC report that Glenn Greenwald is referring to is that Tulsi is being supported by a Russian botnet. And so they're like, oh, this company New Knowledge was telling us this. And then Glenn Greenwald was calling them out, saying these people are not faithful actors. I mean, they were caught doing this. And I believe the CEO, Jonathan Morgan, of New Knowledge, is actually in legal trouble. I don't know what's going on with that. So, and in Destin's video, when he talked to Renee DiResta, he was like, oh, I saw you on Joe Rogan's podcast and Sam Harris. But obviously I don't think he really did a ton of research, because you can look at the Joe Rogan episode with Renee DiResta, and it's officially ratioed. I mean, it's 10K downvotes, 8.9K upvotes. And you can look at the comments. New Knowledge, the company that got caught faking Russian troll accounts and tips to smear Republicans, then after getting caught claimed it was an experiment. So they're not faithful actors. And on Sam Harris, which, granted, he's not as prolific on YouTube as like JRE, or Joe Rogan, but you can see it's close to ratio. But again, he doesn't get as many views on YouTube. So, and then also Sam Harris does have Trump derangement syndrome, so he's probably going to be more sympathetic towards New Knowledge. So I just, I wish Destin had done a little bit more research and found somebody else who was probably a better faithful actor to speak to about this, simply because it's hard to take anything that she's going to say faithfully, because knowing who she works for and what they're capable of, he talks about the videos are being made as information warfare. The videos are being made as fake news. And then he goes to somebody who is being accused who works for an organization that's accused of doing just that. So now I really don't think, while she does have experience in this area, her motivations are going to be very unclear and suspect at best. So I'm a little disappointed in Destin here. I am going to be looking forward to his Twitter and his Facebook episode, which, his first episode he only talked to Google. And so I will be interested in watching those, and I will be watching those. But I want people to, because I looked at the comments in his video, and a lot of people were saying, oh, I'm so glad you did this video. This is great information. But people do need to know that, there's not, this person here is not a truly faithful actor in this discussion. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to do this quick take. But if you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button, and I'm going to try to upload more content as soon as I start feeling better. Thank you. And actually, real quick, as just kind of a little addendum to this, I know that Destin has said that he didn't want his video to be political because he's not a very political guy, which I totally get and I totally understand, because politics is exhausting. It turns off people from your content. But and maybe that's the reason why he is not in... He didn't realize the person he was talking to is somebody who comes from a very politically charged space, who has done actions against political opponents. So part of me is like, I don't want to hold Destin to a major fault, but I do want, and maybe I'm giving him a little bit more of a benefit of a doubt because of that reason. But anyways, thank you.